Hey guys, Fusebox here, and we're gonna put the spotlight on a pretty awesome champ, Ignatius. Before that, just a little bit of news. We know that next weekend we're gonna have the fusion event going on, and I know that probably almost everybody was tempted to pull their ancient shards because of the buy one get one free Lego deal. I had a lot of fun with it. I was kind of like, I didn't want to do it. I was torn, but I had to see it happen, and I had luck on 2 of my accounts. So if you did it, good luck. I hope you had good luck. If you're still doing it, it's still going on. I hope everything works out for you. But what that means is we're going to all be very low on our shards, right? Like, we're going to have no ancient shards left. And with this fusion event coming, we're going to have to pull heroes. So keep in mind, like on one of my accounts, I'm holding on to Archmage Helmet. I've gotten him to the Doom Tower. I'm not going to pull him until one of those summoning events so that I can get points for him. If you're close to getting Drexthar from the bazaar in the 3 versus 3 arena, hold on to him. Don't pull him out of your fusions. I don't have anybody on this account. Actually, I might. I'm getting close to making rosin. I'm getting close. But if you have anybody in your fragments that you're about to pull, don't pull them until that event to make it a whole lot easier, because it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to come up. I mean, we're going to be relying on green shards to get through it, or they're going to force us to buy shard packs, and I'm not really that big on buying shard packs. But anyways, enough of that. Let's get into the video. So Ignatius, this is my little account, my baby account. Okay, getting a hero like this on an account like this is absolutely amazing. Ignatius is like Biggin's Pyro Maniac brother. He's absolutely insane. He does hit amazingly hard. He's top notch. His uses are almost endless. So let's get into him. A1, he attacks one enemy and can stun the enemy. The chance goes up only to a 25% chance. So you got a 1 in 4 shot of actually stunning somebody when you hit him. You know, that's like an okay. It hits well. That's a decent A1. Nothing to write home about, so let's move on. His A2 attacks all enemies with a 50% chance. That goes up to a 75% chance of provoking. This is great. You gain control in the arena, in any kind of waves. You're gaining control, making people force themselves against him with their A1s, and he is a defensive champion. He can take a hit. He can lay a hit, and he can take a hit. So this is great utility, absolutely worth booking out. The cooldown to a 4-turn cooldown is worth booking out. I personally, by the time you go through booking this guy out, the A1 to me is worth booking out. I mean, that extra day, his hits do count. So the damage is just as important as that extra 10% chance to stun. So in my opinion, he's worth booking out all the way. An amazing champ. So his A3, Turn to Ash, great name. This dude just tears things up with this hit. First of all, it's a godlike attack, but it attacks all enemies, has a 100% chance of placing HP burn. You know, this buff cannot be resisted. That is awesome. That's awesome. So if you're early game, you're probably going to want to build him with accuracy. You're going to want all his utility. But if you're early game and struggling with it, this helps. This helps a lot. So he's going to put HP burnout on the entire team. You know exactly what that means. You've got somebody to go in and wreck that spider. So can't beat it. His aura is in all battles, defense of 25%. This is also great when you're going through a dungeon and you're just about beating it, but you're struggling. If he's the right affinity, throw him right in the lead. He's going to increase everybody's defense by 25%. Getting you through that tough round, whatever it is you're struggling with. So everything about him is great. Masteries, it's going to depend on what you want, where you're going to use this guy. You could build this guy a ton of different ways. You could go all out arena. He absolutely can nuke in the arena. I use him in the arena. I use him everywhere. This is my baby account. I've only got so many heroes maxed out, and he is one of them. But you're gonna be going down the offense tree, taking your crit rate, crit damage. I like going through Cycle of Violence. I'm just gonna call out the ones that I think matter. Cycle of Violence and Cycle of Magic, getting him back to that big HP burn or provoke move, to me are super important. Other than that, accuracy for me is important, and I did go. I had to choose something, so speeds up for each dead ally. Really, not a whole lot else. I don't have to worry about sniper. It's not going to work for his stun or his provoke, and he's going to land his HP burn. So from where I went, that's pretty much where I was stuck. Down here, I did go for Helm Smasher with a pretty basic build. Pretty solid basic build, to be honest. Helm Smasher is great in waves. It's great when it procs. It's great in the arena. This guy does serious damage. If you're really counting on him on bosses, you could always go with War Master. That would be just fine. And the defense tree is absolutely viable too. If you want to just completely forget about accuracy, or you're doing great in your Great Hall, got good gear. Like I said, this is a baby account here. This is an early account. You can take the accuracy, the defense tree for sure, and get more out of him. You could even increase his chance for that stun if you wanted in the provoke, but by going all the way down into fearsome presence, I don't think I would ever go that route. But there are tons of ways to build him. This is definitely like simple utility if you're taking him everywhere like I am, if you're progressing. If you're further on, you probably know what to do. Do your own thinking, pick your best masteries for your character. So building him out, you want as much defense. This is an early game account, guys. But you want to stack that defense. He hits way too hard to ignore crit rate. I would love to have more crit damage. I'm at that point where I still have to wear crit rate gloves. I can't do the crit damage gloves. You know what I'm talking about. If you have a free to play account or you're early on, I had to go for the crit rate, and I'm not able to stack much crit damage yet. But this guy still smacks hard. Now, I do go for accuracy. I like all of his provokes to land. I love the utility of everything he does. On top of defense, take HP where you can. Keep this guy alive, but you want defense. His speed is pathetic. His speed is pathetic right now because I have to stack defense on him. It's going to end up being speed boots with a defense chest. I mean, look at this guy's gear. To get just these numbers, it took this. Early game problems, right? What are you gonna do? Let's show this guy off. Where do I use him? Everywhere. Arena. I've been messing around, so I may have to actually make a team real quick. But here's a nasty team, right? Gotta use our token. We don't want to get handled by these guys. So let me real quick throw my regular team in. All right, so I go speed into an amazing debuffer. I bring Molly. She's gonna provoke while he's my nuker. She'll provoke, and then after her provoke, he'll come around with a provoke in case I still need to control these heroes. So we'll just put this on auto. We'll slow it down, put it on auto. We're gonna speed up. We're gonna debuff him. Provokes out, and then he's slow. Remember, we got to come back around to him. But the provoke protects me while he's gearing up to do his big slam. Defense is down on most of the team. There's his big slam. Kratraxa can bring herself back to life, so we're gonna have to go more than one round. Ugo healed me up. She's my arena hero. And now we're gonna take Kratraxa out for real. Guess who Rector Drath brought back? But now Provoke is up from our Ignatius. And everything he does from here on out is gonna hurt. It's just gonna hurt. So this is over. We can speed this up. It's gonna come down to one more hit from our big boy. Weak hit. Keep in mind, even though he's fiery and scary looking, he's actually blue affinity. All right, so he's a magic affinity. When you're looking for matchups, just remember he is actually gonna be strong against spirit, neutral against blue. So when you go up against a bunch of reds, you might have an issue there. Like he would do well against, but he does so well against anything. Where else is he awesome? In the Doom Tower, he's awesome getting you through the waves. Now, the Frost Spider has been taken out, but that HP burn is so clutch for the Frost Spider. So I'm sure she'll rotate back in. Hopefully they're going to keep rotating heroes so that this stays fresh eventually when they have a ton of heroes. So don't forget, he'll be great for the Frost Spider. He's probably on every single team I have, honestly, just for his control in the waves. there's, we could go through and show it all day, but we don't need a 30-minute video to show how amazing he is. Well, we've got Ignatius. Let's try to push. Let's go in here and let's set up a team that might actually do us some good. We're gonna need some heals. We know that, and we don't want to take the weak affinity. We are the weak affinity. This one actually is gonna be no. We're strong. We're strong here. So we do want to take. I don't think I have anybody that's really capable of being the tank on this. Really don't think I do. We're gonna need some speed. We're gonna need some defense. We need turn meter control. The one thing I'm lacking is a lot of turn meter control. I may have to go with something like this. A lot of speed, a lot of damage, and every now and then if they survive, we'll actually get our HP burns out. The problem with Ignatius is until you start getting in the really later stages, he hits so hard that he just kills the spiderlings. That's the only real issue we have with him. Here he goes. He just smashes right through them. But we still at some point may get to see the HP burn play out. We've got it on the mother spider, but we need it on the spiderlings. Not going to be easy to do when we hit this hard, but we're controlling turn meter enough. I'm sure the spider's going to get a turn and heal up, but right now we're doing okay. Provoke is letting the lion's share of the damage go into our big boy. That's going to protect everybody. We do have Apothecary for heals, so he should heal right back up shortly. There we go. And our issue is we're going to have to deal with the spider taking a turn and healing, and we'll push right through it. This would actually play out even better further along, because simply put, we're going to put those HP burns out, and I can bring Achak in, and every time an HP burn character takes a move, we'll all heal. That will help us out quite a bit. So basically I need to keep progressing and building heroes. I need my armorer. He's at level 50 right now. He needs to be level 60, and he needs some gear so I can control that turn meter, and this would already be over. Without question, this would already be done. But controlling with the provoke is helping out a ton. Hopefully Apothecary will keep doing those clutch heals. So I might actually get through a new stage today just by going over this guy. It looks like he's about to die. That clutch heal right there, right at the end. So now what we really need to see that HP burn go out and not kill everything. Hopefully it won't kill everything, because it'll kill that spider so quickly. There's HP burn. Now this should finish it off. Matter of fact, I should probably take this off auto. There, we're good. I was scared Tyrell was going to do a big AoE, so I just went through a new stage. So remember, Doom Tower, progression, waves, amazing control. Arena, a great nuker and control. Anywhere his affinity lines up in a dungeon, he's going to help you get through those waves. The HP burn strategy on the spider he's literally perfect affinity for level 20, and because he is a tanky hero on level 19, he makes the perfect tank, as well as they can't resist, so you don't have to worry about those weak hits. They cannot resist his HP burn. So he's great on the hardest stage, 19, 20 of spiders. Frost Spider will be back in the Doom Tower until she returns. You still can use him in every single wave. You can still use him on bosses. HP burn is still strong. If you're early game, HP burn helps out a little bit on the clan boss. Not that that's his place. He's pretty much great almost anywhere. As long as his affinity lines up, it's great. And in the case of the spiders, doesn't matter. On the wrong affinity, he'll just become your tank, making it even easier to beat. Just bring some turn meter control and some way of stunning or freezing spiderlings while he puts the HP burn down, and he's good to go. Him and his brother would make an amazing pair, him and Biggin. that's it, guys. I hope if you've got him, congrats. If you get him, I hope you know that you're getting an amazing hero. Until next time, enjoy the grind.